Hello all, it's FstMario here again. This video is just basically going to be about basically just a BOTTER compilation. I think it's pretty obvious that right now Helmet Heroes is in a very big predicament in terms of trying to deal with botters. And the main way it could be fixed is if Robbie would just have someone with banning permissions right now, because I don't think it's something he's really able to focus attention on. Even if it takes a minute, he'll still have to review the evidence of the players, or he'll just have to trust the word of some trusted players. And again, knowing Helmet Heroes players and how they like to abuse their permissions, any form of kind of authority in any Helmet Heroes game has always been abused. But this is just going to be a compilation of people I've recorded and hopefully have gotten banned. Each video has been forwarded to Robbie, so all of these accounts have been, alerted to be botters. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I think later on towards the end, I would like to talk a bit more about the state of Helmet Heroes and how it's just turning into it's just botter heroes really. It's not really. There's always just like the regular players, and there's maybe 10%, maybe 20% of online players are all botters at this rate, which is very alarming considering how kind of hands-off and how nonchalant Robbie seems to be taking it. But yeah, I guess enjoy the compilation of people I found who are illegitimate. I think we have just found another botter. Scarvy. So, no defense or attack, and he's kind of just sitting here killing things. It's kind of cringe if he is botting. Let's just kill anything that's in front of him. Yep. Obvious botter is obvious. Why, man? Come on, just play the game. Like, I don't get it. Just play the video game. Why just sit there and hold something? It's like clearly he's got a macro open. He's just spamming spacebar. So, it's just sad, really. He hasn't talked to me. He hasn't indicated that he's here, and he's shooting in every single instance where there's not like a monster in front of him. So, it's pretty obvious that he's botting. I don't really feel the need to sit here for like hours and a few minutes and just check, because again, if he was here, he would say, yeah, what's up, or he'd do something to indicate it. There's no excuse for not being able to respond, or at least showing some kind of consistency in your inconsistency in your movements. So, it's kind of, proof that he's botting at this point. Recording a botter. But yeah, so Scarvy, let's hope this guy gets banned later on today. Yippee! Looks like we found another botter by the name of DirtMod. It's going to be a bit hard to kind of see it because my character is down here. But as you'll see, my cursor is right here on them, and they go and shoot, they shoot the, the pumpkins. And they will stop, or keep walking while spamming E. Stop for a second. Turn around. They won't shoot anything though. Oh, no, he messed up his macro that time, but he's still shooting repeatedly, then stopping, then repeatedly, then stopping. He'll turn back around, and then he won't shoot. See, right where my cursor ends. So, it's even if he responds, it is kind of obvious that he's got a program or a pattern going, because again, like, this is just blatantly a macro, and no one's actually seen this player, DirtMad, not DirtMod, sorry, DirtMad. And no one's actually seen this player, I don't think, actually bot, and it's quite clear that this is the person that's scared of being caught, because they're trying to be so secretive going up in a spot like this. But by the time I am recording this, it is Sunday, which means Robbie won't see this until Monday. But either way, this is a level 71 account, and ideally it's going to be banned, because again, like, you can see here, he's just repeating the same pattern over and over and over. There's no sense of, fluidity to his movements. He'll stop there, then he'll keep walking, stop, and he'll shoot, stop, shoot, stop. Like, it's just blatantly cheating, and even if he was to come into the Discord and be like, oh, no, I'm doing this, like, his movements are so robotic that it's very obvious that he's cheating. So, hopefully this person gets banned next Monday when Robbie plays. Here we've got another botter. We have Traxxas, or Traxxas, or however you want to pronounce it. Pretty much their routine is they go on one side, spam their shooting, then they'll shoot in the air, and then they'll go on the other side, and then they'll carry on shooting. Yeah, again, as you can see, it's kind of telling they're bossing because you're sitting there and shooting, then he's going to run over here, and then he's going to shoot as well, though I don't really know why people... Actually, I do know why, but they don't get punished for it, which is why people keep bossing so much. It's again, like, he's not doing anything other than shooting the void air here, and if he was doing something other than shooting the void air, he'd actually be playing. And I don't know. People aren't getting banned for botting, which is why it's kind of becoming a massive issue in this game. So I don't really know what to say. It's just kind of sucky as all. There's nothing else to really say. Like, it's obvious he's botting, and he'll need to be banned for the botting, but Robbie has not been on top of banning botters recently. So hopefully a ban wave comes at some point soon, where we can get these people removed, because, you know, there's no reason to have them in this game anymore. And at this point, this guy's level 60, I believe. Let's see. Yep, level 61, and he's not been banned for botting. Just putting that into reference, I'm level 87. And there's botters that are higher level than me as well. So, hopefully this person can get removed shortly, you know, sooner or later, because botters have no place in this game. So Traxxas, let's hopefully see if this guy can get banned. Yeah, again, another person, Boo Ruff. There are no crabs near him, yet he will sit there and shoot the same area. Then stop, spam E, turn around. He'll jump up here, then reposition himself so he's shooting away, and he'll carry on shooting. And I mean, the cycle is just going to repeat like this. You get the gist. It's very obvious again, you know, very repeated, you know, bot movements. Ooh, there is a thing here. It's very, very strange, but let me just kill those. But yeah, I mean, again, like, he's shooting at nothing, and he won't respond. I mean, even if he does respond, I've got a minute of him doing the exact same thing, killing nothing, and I just don't, you know, there's no real reason why people should get away with stuff like this. If he was actually here, he would be moving around outside of the things he's doing, but yet again, the ways that he is shooting with his Uzis is very reminiscent of, you know, very obvious that he's not at his computer. He's just gone, searched up easy macros for keyboards, and then he has downloaded it, set up a quick thing on what you know, what he wants it to do, and he thinks that by being out of the way here will make him not found. But that is, you know, furthest from the truth, because people who bot will always be recorded and reported and hopefully banned. So again, it's, you know, it's enough evidence at this point. He'll run, jump up there, jump up here, reposition, look back, shoot at nothing. Even if something spawns, it's obvious. He'll run there, try and get the loot, then he'll jump up, reposition himself to look back, and he'll carry on shooting this way. So I mean, again, blatant botter. I guess I can leave him because he will get banned on Monday, because this is more than enough evidence. And yeah, so Boo Ruff, you are, you know, exposed, and please stop cheating on a video game where you can just play for free. So finally get some footage of Botter Nairobi. This person is the alt of the Item Najuru dude who was, you know, botting pretty openly before. Yeah, it's clear that he's botting again, and he's on another account doing it, and for some reason everyone's saying he's botting, but not actually recording him. So I'm just going to sit here for a little while and just watch him do his little pattern. You know, again, like, he's just doing the same thing over and over and over, and he won't get banned for it until maybe Monday or something. Hopefully anyways, because I'm going to make sure I'm on Robbie's ass about getting rid of all of these botters. It's not very fun seeing them constantly in the game, and I do want to get rid of them. I've just come on today after work, actually, and it's my third I've found in like a span of 5 minutes. So Botter Nairobi, this person is a blatant botter. Like, he's doing the same movements, he's shooting at nothing, and then when he does hit something, it's because it conveniently spawns right in front of him. you know, he's gonna get removed from the game, and there's nothing else more to say really. Like, I don't really know what to say. It's like this dude, his main account was banned, and he's got another like account that he's got his other items on. So that's gonna be linked into the description also, and hopefully, uh, I really hope an IP ban if Robbie has an IP ban this person, and even if he has, all of his associated accounts really should be removed from this game, even if they don't seem too associated or loosely associated. People like this shouldn't have any form of capital or any form of ability to play the game. Like, this entire time he's been doing this, the same shooting thing. So, again, dude's botting, very obvious that he's botting, and hopefully, again, this person will get rid of the game, and let's hope that it's an IP ban this time, because this is the second account that this person has been using to macro and bot in the game. So, I'm going to end this here and just let the botter do his little thing, and let's hope on Monday this person will be removed from the game. So I just wanted to get footage of this person called Robbie Botter. It's kind of clear that this user is botting. He's with Sci-Fi or Sci-Fi, whatever their name is, and Botter near Robbie. Basically, the people that have been botting this entire time. There's already footage of him doing this whilst talking, but again, he's just in that pattern. He'll be here, he'll be shooting, then he'll run forward, spamming E, turn around, he'll shoot. Come forward again, shoot a bit more. Like, it's just obvious this person is botting, and I don't see why that he's using multiple accounts just to bot on a game with less than 100 players. Like, surely he could be just doing something better with his time, but who knows? I don't know why people do this. They're just kind of sad, really. But yeah, I mean, I could just prolong the video and just let this play out. It's known that this person's botting already, like I said, and this, it's just blatant at this point that this person is illegitimate. He's mocking Robbie as well because before he didn't get a Swift ban, but hopefully this time he will get a Swift ban. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing else to really say. The person is cheating and they need to be removed from the game for cheating. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. He's botting, repeated movements, not talking to anyone, mechanized movements. He's even mocking other players for reporting him. So let's hope on Monday this user gets removed from the game. Let's just see if this person's botting. He has been shooting at... Oh, what the hell am I looking at? What the hell? Hello? What? What? Why is Michael Jackson playing this game? Hello? This is the exact same thing that Richard guy was doing. Okay, this is his ult. I swear, this has to be his ult account. What was that? Deepika. Hello? Is this guy botting? Like, what is this? How the fuck is he moving like this? Like, hello? I'm actually speechless. I'm surprised I've actually seen this in person because there's another person called Richard who was doing this before, and he's actually abandoned his account because he's been known to be a botter. But like, dude, how? Like, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's not responding, and he's just transferring his looted items to another account. Like, it's clear he's kind of like sprint that. Okay, so he's basically just doing that, but much faster. But, okay, dude, I don't know what to say. Like, this is insane. This is like an insane way to bot. And there's... Wow, just as I mentioned him too, there's Raymond. Yep, nope, that is him. That's crazy. He just logged off as soon as I recorded that. Here we go. We've got two botters in one area. So right here we have Raymond 107. This user has been known to be botting in the Discord for a pretty long time now. As you can see here, he's doing the same thing as that Deepika person was doing. Pretty much just running back and forth whilst botting and shooting at nothing. He won't respond, and if he does, it doesn't matter because, again, there's multiple videos of this user botting. But this is kind of just a video to also track what he's doing. I don't know why he's been staying at the red mush area this whole time. Maybe just because it's a lot of experience and, something else, but yeah. The user is blatantly botting at this rate, so this person should hopefully get banned in one way or another. Yeah. But yeah, so this person will be removed later on because again, there's like about 4 videos of this person cheating, and they haven't been banned because Robbie isn't too attentive. But hopefully, this is just a video that's the final nail in the coffin. Now, this next person, Evil J, is doing the exact same thing, except they'll stop and say something random, like he'll say, "You're a nub," or he'll say just like a random sentence. It might seem like he is a legitimate player with how he stops and sometimes shoots, and it's kind of weird how sometimes he will or not, but he has a repeated pattern of phrases that he will say, and he'll constantly just run and shoot at nothing, like, again, that's what Raymond's doing. Shooting at nothing, running a run, and Raymond's right there as well, so there. For some reason, the botters are contesting on the same area. If we just tab out here, we've got Zorus here who's got like a full list of things that they'll say. There is no way I bought, you must be kidding, I love this rotation, you kidding me, trade me, full max. All of these random things, and there's also an 18-minute video kind of proving that this person is doing that. But let me grind easefully. I mean, even at this point, if he is like botting or not, I feel like in some regard this is still pretty fishy. Let's just see if he responds to me, like, directly. But it's just, again, I guess it depends. Maybe he is or maybe he isn't. Wait, no, he stopped and he's talking. Nope, I love y'all. So if we quickly go here, there we go, I love y'all, that's in his rotation. So maybe it's in response to if someone talks. Let's just quickly say something. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's obvious this person's botting us again. Like, even if they don't say something in the script that was shown before, it's just obvious that this person's botting again. See you, nub. Tab out. Where is it? Yep, see you, nub. That is in the rotation of the things that he has been doing. So, again, this person's a little bit more complicated. They're trying to, for some reason, hide the fact that they're botting, which you crazy as F. That's in his rotation. Like, at this point, why even go this far just to try and pretend you're a legitimate player? Like, just completely full send it and just like go ahead and bot, because either way you're gonna get banned and you're gonna get found out. So, I mean, I could send him a trade and do other things. It doesn't really matter at this point because, again, he's got a preset script that he says he doesn't accept trades, and he's doing the exact same thing that 2 other botters have been doing before, which the other one is literally right here as well. So hopefully this user gets removed from the game. Again, it's Sunday, so on Monday will be when Robbie kind of comes around and then gets this user removed. So I guess we will see that later on. Let's see if I can kill the botters at the source. We've got Tim here, shooting at nothing with a potato gun. I'm assuming he'll be shooting the green bouncers and everything that spawns here. He'll run, let's see. Turn. Okay, he'll run back. Oh? Okay, so this may not be a botter, or it could be a botter. I'll just have to... actually, I'll drop something, like, right there for him. If he picks up that stick, because, I mean, I know it's nothing, but, like, he's not doing anything. He's sitting there and shooting. So he may shoot for a while, and then he'll walk forward. So picks up the stick, stops, runs. Okay, so no, he's botting. He repositions himself and everything. He didn't respond to the hello. Hello times 2. Yeah, no, it's another botter at this point. Like, obvious that this guy's botting, and it's a low level as well. So hopefully we can get this person banned before they can actually do any, damage to the game and, sit there and bot. It is Tim, so T-I-M. Green bouncers, and yeah, this dude is, again, he'll stop here, he'll run back, and then he'll go here, and then he'll just keep shooting, and he'll just, fall upwards. Again, like, it's, oh fuck, it's very obvious that this person's botting, and hopefully can get them banned. I feel like a broken record because I've logged on, and in like the first 15 minutes of playing this, I've found tons of botters, and I think I'm going to scour the entire map to see how many there actually are. I think I logged on, there were 60 people. That means, like, what, 1/12 of this game are botters, which is honestly a significant amount if you really think about it. So, yeah, TIM or Tim, this guy is botting, and he will also be banned accordingly. Hello, it's FstMario again. We found another botter here. I think his name's Atomic. All he does is he sits here, he tries to attack, and then he will use the jump sprint ability to turn around and keep attacking again. The reason why he stays here specifically is because this is the sweet spot to kill and like hoard all of the mushroom balls. But again, like he's sitting here, he's hitting nothing. Run forward, spam E, keep hitting things again. Then as he runs back, he will use the warrior ability that lets him leap upwards. Yep, right there. And then his body's been moved a bit because of the mushroom balls damaging him. But I mean, again, it's just like patternized movements, really. His body will keep going further to the side more and more, mostly because I'm disrupting his actual grinding. Well, I like to say grinding, but this isn't grinding, he's botting. So, yeah, I mean, again, it's the same thing. It's clear that he's not playing the game legitimately. It's clear that he's using a macro. He's not doing anything to kill any of the things here, and he's also not picking up coins. He's just doing this to gain experience. So, at the end of the day, it's another person that needs to be rid of the game. So, IGN Atomic, it's pretty clear right here that this person is not playing the game legitimately. Hopefully they can get rid of the game sooner or later, because people like this should not be allowed to play. I guess just as a little bit more evidence, let's go here. I'll trade him. Yeah. I see again, someone said here, like he's been here for a while and he's not responding to trades and he's not responding to our messages right here. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's just blatant at this point. Because again, there's multiple people here around him. Surely you'd get somewhat, you know, worried if there's multiple people near you, but nope, he's just botting away, not a care in the world. But yeah, surprised if anyone actually made it to the end, because that is a lot of goddamn botters, and that's a fair amount of footage as well. But I think the main thing that needs to be addressed here is how, I mean, again, there's an abnormal amount of botters right now in Helmet Heroes, and I think the main reason is they are not scared of punishment. And it's clear that Robbie has not given frequent punishment to any of these botters, because again, they're so fearless. They just will sit out in the open and they will sit there and they will, you know, do their little repeated movements. They'll even go ahead and transfer to other accounts, because I'm assuming there's no actual method to actually like to track your items, or other than like tickets maybe, because there is a item economy like datasheet and a ticket economy datasheet, which technically does mean there's some form of tracking going on with the items. So it wouldn't surprise me if there was, but again, I don't know if there is or not. But regardless, the whole point of that little side tangent is that if there is no tracking, then we don't know what the bots are doing with their, you know, their second accounts. They could be trading to multiple accounts. They could even be leaderboard players potentially doing it. You know, these are things we just don't know, and they're things that could most definitely like happen. Like I know it seems weird to kind of be like, oh no, you know, they're leaderboard players play legit. They wouldn't do that. Like, this is completely not unreasonable. Like, this is something that pretty much has happened in the original Helmet Heroes, where you have leaderboard players openly botting in their private, well, not even openly, just botting in their private servers because they can't get caught, because no one is able to go into their private server and see. And the only way you could even find like high levels in original Helmet Heroes botting was if A, they were out in public, or B, if they had someone who they gave a key to and then trusted them to be like, don't report me, I'm botting, and then they get reported. But here, because it's one global server, it's very easy to find someone who is botting, and again, lack of punishment means people are getting fearless, which means they don't care if they get caught, because, you know, I'll just trade everything to my second account once I've been reported, and I can then just trade everything to my, you know, once I still trade to my second account, I don't need to take the game seriously anymore. Because my other account is safe with everything that I farmed on my other account. So it's like, sure, their level is removed, but they can bot back up, you know, to the level they were previously at. So realistically, just flat banning these accounts does absolutely nothing. And I don't see, I understand why actually Robbie does not IP ban them, because again, the Pinoy population are a high player base in the game, and the only downside with the Pinoys, unfortunately, sorry guys, is that you don't spend a lot of money, and all the money you do spend, you spend on IRL transactions to buy other accounts. you don't get Robbie money. You pretty much cost him money and take money straight out of his pocket by doing these things. And it might seem kind of cutthroat to say that, but it's true. Like, it's more of a burden for him to even consider adding the region as opposed to letting them play. And the whole BOTTER epidemic really only started once the PH region was allowed. So this isn't something that's new. This is something that was pretty much an issue as soon as he allowed the PH region. So, I mean, this is going to sound harsh. One method is rebanning the PH region and seeing how active the bots get, because if the PH region is removed, then there is not going to be as much need for people to actually bot. And in that instance, we can see how big of a burden they are and how big of a drain of resources they are on the server. And on the other hand, what we could do is appoint a, in-game moderator or something along the lines who can assist Robbie in trying to rid these, illegitimate players of, cheating in the game. And once we hopefully have someone in that post, it won't be as frustrating to, it won't be as frustrating to deal with botters. One of the main problems is they don't get banned fast enough. It's very, very, very late. Like, it takes a week plus for them to be banned. And by that time, like, Itom Nadruga is a very solid example who I can put on the screen here. Dude got to level 88 from botting, and he's now back on another account, level, 50 or 60 or something. It's not fast enough. He needs to not do everything on his own, and I understand why he does everything on his own, because again, trust issues from original Helmet Heroes, because pretty much every single person who was handed any position of authority and power outside of his brother and Deej, they abused their powers, like, blatantly, and they abused it for their own benefit. Like, Oxidan held the game hostage, Coke sold multiple accounts level 1000 above illegitimately, giving them overpriced stats for money for his little cafe. Like, no person with power in this game has openly used it for good. And, I mean, again, it would be like a pipe dream for me if I ever got a position of power in Helmet Heroes, because this game has been a part of my decade and more. And I just can't see Robbie doing that anytime soon. But that has kind of been a little side tangent after going through all the botters. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.